Hello and welcome. Today is May 5th, 2021, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels. Nice and great is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so I hope everyone is doing well and lovely as always. I'm going to go ahead and spray down my area. Alright. So the first thing I wanted to mention was that I wanted to do a meditation on Friday, and so I wanted to figure out what is a good time to do the meditation. I know that when I normally go live, I have most of my East Coasters who are ready and ready to receive any kind of messages in a live fashion. But what about my West Coast people? I do know I have a significant following on the West Coast, and 5 o'clock may not be the most ideal time. So my question is, for my East Coasters, how late are you willing to do a meditation? And also, I know that I have people on the other side of the world who are chiming in at between 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning because y'all can't sleep. And so I'm just curious, like, what is a good time? So I'm going to do a poll, and if you can answer, whatever is the best fit, I might do it on a Saturday. Okay, so on a Saturday, I may wake up extra early to do meditation. Now, I'm not a morning person, guys, and I like to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. So I need to figure out what is a good time. So if you guys could let me know, then I'll try to coordinate the best I can to fit the needs of everyone around the planet so we can have a live meditation. And so even if you're not available to do the live, you can also catch it on the replay, and you can watch it at your own time and follow through with the meditation. So with that being said, hold on one second. Okay, so there are some notes that I have written from a summit that was hosted by the Dalai Lama, and what he was mentioning is to reaffirm the generation of bodhicitta. And so this is all about attachments, okay? And so first, we must awaken our mind, which is the bodhicitta. This is through mindfulness and meditation. Secondly, is the purification of negative karma that will take care of itself once you awaken your mind. So if you awaken your mind to bodhicitta, and the bodhicitta, let me find a definition. It's basically the awakening mind. So it's mind emptiness, space emptiness, and non-distraction. So in order to have a proper meditation, or you know that you've meditated in a way where you emptied your mind and your space, okay, because space is also a mental thing, not only a literal thing, then you can avoid this non-distraction. Nothing should bother you because of your awakening mind, your bodhicitta. So there's two forms of bodhicitta, okay? It is relative and absolute. The relative is good intention, aspiration to be the benefit of those who are less awake, and absolute is generosity. So staying with the practice and be open when you study and meditate the skillful means of compassion and communicate this effectively, that is the bodhicitta. That is the awakening mind. And so what he had mentioned about this bodhicitta is that once you are thinking of others and helping those to also open to bodhicitta, the grasping to others dissipates and goes away. So if you're clinging onto someone, if you're grasping and you want to, hold on to someone for whatever reason, when you think of others and what they're going through, you lessen your grip. Okay, and so you have to do the reflection on true emptiness, and when you reduce the grasping on something real, the stronger the grasp, the stronger the reaction. So this is where you have to separate yourself from reality and your thought, because your thought controls what you see in your existence. So if you're seeing something that you don't like, you have to let it go. Okay, that's what where I'm coming from with that. And then when you open up with the understanding of emptiness, you will help liberate yourself. Okay, and I would like to read this before I get into the channeling. The reason why we care so much for others rather than ourselves is because of self-centeredness. So the issue here is, if you care so much for a person who does not want your genuine concern, is because you were more concerned about your own agenda. Think about it, guys, okay? So if you care about your divine masculine, or if you care about your friend, your family, your dog, and you are only worried about yourself because you wanted to portray that you wanted to help, you wanted acknowledgement, you wanted to be recognized for your goodness. But if you actually were practicing bodhicitta, this would dissipate because you were doing it at the kindness of your heart and not for recognition. Okay, so if you feel that you care for someone so much, it's because of self-centeredness. Okay, and the more you're concerned, hold on. If you care so much for a person who does not want your genuine concern, it is because you're more concerned about your own agenda. This is why we must be loving to ourselves, because we can only control this ourselves and not project onto others what you feel is a selfless act. Now, how many of you guys have done this? Don't lie. Do you see the truthness? Something that we could not see is something that is so simplistic. You have to be on the outside looking in, being a third party, and then looking at yourself. And this can only be realized through this bodhicitta with the awakening mind. So you have to be in a state of emptiness, of letting go. Okay? If you obsess over I, mine, me, you will not be happy in this lifetime because of your self-centeredness. So you have to release this need to really be validated, okay? And just recognize, be in the state of recognition, make observations, and let it go. By connecting with others, you will see how you operate the oneness of yourself and to others, and how you think of other people. So this is where, the mind is actually very powerful, because it actually is what you're thinking. So if you know how to reprogram your mind to not think a certain way about, if you're offering kindness and generosity to other people, if they're not accepting, they're just not accepting. Don't force it on other people who are not awakened, who are not ready to hear the message, because the person has to be in the energy of receptivity to receive it. So I thought that that was very powerful. Now, I've been taught this before with a Sangha at the beginning of this year. If you guys have remembered, if you've been with me since beginning of 2021. But this is the Dalai Lama's perspective of how he interpreted this bodhicitta. And so, that's why there's different forms of Buddhism, which is different ways of teaching. And depending on which way that you could receive the information is actually good. And so I just wanted to put it out there, okay, before we begin today's channeling. So I hope that that was helpful, guys. So, that's in preparation for the meditation so that you could be more awakened and, feel prepared and relaxed and just participate of just, being with yourself. To release everything that, you're clinging on to, thinking of. Meditation will help make you turn your focus inwards. Okay, that's the purpose of meditation. Once you focus more on yourself, everything is an illusion. Everything is secondary. So, it is 11:17. Let's begin. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the energy of masculines and feminines, and what are their energies towards each other. What is the current energy of the masculine and feminine collective, and what are their energies towards each other? What is the current overall energies, please, Spirit, between masculines and feminines, and what are their energies towards each other? Wow. So masculines, they're in a state of compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and with others. This is a really beautiful energy. It's almost as if the masculine collective heard what I just said about bodhicitta. And bodhicitta is a form of compassion. Towards the feminines, we have dance. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. And so I really feel like this masculine is wanting to open up their solar plexus or sacral chakras towards the feminines and possibly move their body to music. So I really feel like this masculine perhaps have listened to some music and they may or may not be with you. I really feel like they're separated from you. And as they are hearing or listening to this music, they are moving their body to dance. And as they're dancing, they're thinking of their divine feminine. So it really depends on what masculine is really thinking in terms of feminine energy. But it feels really good, So I feel like masculine is really listening to music, playing music, thinking of their feminine, and it's a dance. And it's a very harmonious dance where you guys are vibrating in the same frequency, and that's really good, guys. Again, this goes back to my romantic dancing, right? Like the bachata or the salsa, tango, or whatever, right? And today is Cinco de Mayo, guys. So if you guys are celebrating, I'm not very culture aware about Cinco de Mayo, but I think it's the Day of the Dead. And so someone from that culture could know a little bit more from what I know. But I think that is to honor the dead or the people who have crossed over, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or Cinco de Mayo is like a liberation day where they're being liberated because I feel like they were oppressed from the government. It's something like that, guys. Let me know. I personally don't know. But let me know. Please educate me. And so that's what I'm feeling with this masculine energy. That's really beautiful. With the feminines, we have awareness, but it's reversed. So feminines, you are not aware of a situation live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. And I am speaking to my feminine collective. That's why I really feel like I need to really do this group meditation so that you can learn bodhicitta, so that you have an awakening mind, because feminine, you're not truly awakened, whether or not you feel that you are. So, if you feel like you're not awakened, or you want to learn a little bit more, definitely set some time aside for this live meditation. And like I mentioned to you before, if you're not able to make it to the live, you can also replay it and do it at your own time. But this is a time, feminines, that you need to learn about awareness. Towards your masculine, we have passion. Well, maybe you're not aware because your passion is superseding this awareness. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Now, feminines, I really feel that your energy is on fire. Masculines, they want to dance with you, and you're like, bring it, baby. I'm on fire. I have this passion. It's all bottled up. I feel like it's pent up emotions. And feminines, you're just ready. So just be mindful. It might be too strong for your masculine. Masculines, they just want to dance. Okay, so just learn how to be harmonious, and meditation is very beautiful. Guys, when you learn how to do meditation, which is the control of breath, you can do, like fast breath, fire breathing. Doing the meditation through your nose, okay? Or you can do slow meditation. So it really depends if you know how to control your breath work. And that, in alignment with your masculine, when you are with your masculine in the physical, that is when you guys start to vibrate together, okay, through breath, breathing, and a very synchronous situation. That's where you start feeling one another, and that's where the kundalini starts opening, right? Guys, it's meditation is really it's really good for all kinds of reasons. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. So let's see what else. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the underlying energy with this divine masculine and feminine. What is the underlying energy, please, Spirit? What is going on beneath the surface with the unconscious and subconscious of this divine masculine and feminine? What is going on? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, so we have here a tribe, but it's in reverse. So I feel that masculine is showing compassion for the karmic situation, okay? They are learning to be gentle with themselves and forgive whatever the situationship happened between masculine and the karmic. And this forgiveness will set them free. They see the light in themselves and with others. So masculine, I really feel like they're going through like an ascension and awareness. Feminines, I really feel like you're blocked up. And I really feel like it's because you haven't had a karmic situation to trigger you other than your masculine taking their sweet time, dealing with their karmic situation. So I really feel like there's a sense of stagnancy with the feminines. So let's see. And towards the feminine, we have metamorphosis, but it's in reverse. So masculines, they are moving their body to this music. They haven't really transformed as of yet, but they're learning. They're learning the moves. Because when you dance, you have to be in step. You have to be in alignment. If you're stepping on each other when you're dancing, you're not in alignment. And so I really feel like masculine is learning to vibrate in the same frequency with the feminine, right? That's what I'm feeling, guys. Wow, really beautiful. I'm feeling it. So yeah, masculine here, they're unawakened, so they still have some work that they have to go through in their journey. That's what I'm feeling. Now, with you, feminine, we have stuck, but it's in reverse. So, feminines, you're trying to get yourself unstuck through your unawareness. Okay. So, I really feel like that's where Scorpio moon comes in, right? And does the group meditation. You need to live in the moment. You're living in the past. Feminines, you're stuck. You're trying to get yourself out of, the past, dealing with your masculine, and you're really trying your best to be conscious of your thoughts and look for signs and guidance. Okay, perhaps you're pushing the signs to the side, because you haven't seen much movement. The only thing you see is that your masculine is still stuck on the karmic, but it's not that. Okay, they're actually releasing themselves. It's slow. They're still not awakened, okay? Maybe they've awakened slowly, okay? But they're not fully awakened. So there's still a level of change that this masculine needs to go through. And I really feel like they're closing out cycles with the karmic situation. They're learning something. So right now, in this now moment, this masculine is learning about forgiveness, towards their karmic partner, okay, and then towards their feminine. But I really feel like it's towards the karmic because the masculine has to forgive the karmic for what they've done, okay, or what they did not know, because the karmic lacked the wisdom, okay, the bodhicitta in this instance, when it comes to divine masculine. Masculine, they're still learning. They don't know what bodhicitta is, but slowly but surely, okay, they're working on it. Feminines, I really feel like the reason why you and your masculine are not together is because you still have to learn this, okay, because you're still unawakened or unaware, and you can liberate yourself through this meditation, through bodhicitta, okay, learning about absolute and what's the other word? Absolute and relative, right? I think those are two concepts. So towards the masculine, you are admired. You admire that, you have passion towards your masculine. Maybe masculine is admiring you. But I really feel like, feminine, you still admire your masculine. Your masculine still excites you, and you want to get yourself unstuck. So in a physical sense, this is what I feel feminines are doing, but you have to do it on a mental sense, because your mental sense will actually come through in your physical reality. So once you liberate yourself in your mind, you are free in the physical, and you're no longer feeling attached to an outcome or whatever the situationship is with whatever is going on with the masculines. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Wow. Let me see what else. Spirit, please reveal to me what else is going on with the masculines and feminines. What else can you reveal to us about what is going on with the masculines and feminines? What is currently going on between masculine and feminine, and what is going on in their own personal situations at this time? What is currently going on with masculine and feminine? Thank you. Okay. So masculines, I feel like they're resisting change. So they're afraid to change because of a karmic group of people that they're with. Okay, so this is already, what they're dealing with. Okay, they're learning how to be compassionate towards this karmic situation, and I really feel like they're unwilling to do this change. I really feel also that this is about life experiences and opportunities, and I really feel that masculine is missing the opportunity, okay, to be with their feminine, but also they're slowly trying to get out of this energy because they're still stuck on this group of people that they're with, because they're learning what compassion is, okay? Towards the feminine, we have nature, but it's in reverse. So I really feel like this masculine, they're not really following their divine spiritual path in this moment because their stability is still being affected. They know that they need to open up their heart and also their third eye, you know, they're blocked. Okay, hence the reason I saw that they were what? Unawakened, right? Masculine here is unawakened, you know. They still are looking for answers. Right now, masculine is still thinking in a 3D sense. You know, they haven't learned what bodhicitta is. They haven't learned to awaken their mind. Okay, they're still operating in a 3D frequency, which is what they see with, you know, what is going on in their 3D environment. So what I'm feeling with this feminine is that masculines, they haven't really persevered or have been really disciplined in their stability dealing with their surroundings. Okay, that's why masculines, they're separated from their feminines. They have not changed as of yet. They're working on it. Okay, today's not that day. I really feel like today's focus is on masculines towards the karmic connection. And I really feel like as they are by themselves listening to music, they are dancing and really feeling you. Okay, so there are moments where masculine has their quiet time with their feminines thinking of you. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Yeah, because I see that there's a new beginnings on the horizon, but it's not happening yet. Okay, this is something that masculine has to work on. They have to change. They're not changing. Okay, so I feel like first they're learning how to be compassionate, and then there will be a new beginning. Now with you feminine, we have effort. So I really feel that you are actually feeling the call to really balance yourself out in the physical, and I feel like this is like a new energy of really, you know, balancing out your own personal energy by putting the effort with getting yourself unstuck and learning to become more aware. Okay, so you're not very sure if you are, you know, aware, or if you have this awakening or this sense of bodhicitta. Okay, so I really feel feminines that, you know, you're working on your creativity, your communication, self-expression, very much like this masculine, because this masculine is learning to dance. Okay, so indirectly, I feel feminines that you also are experiencing this in your own way, but separately. And also we have healing, but it's in reverse towards the masculine. So feminines, you really need to heal. I really feel that you haven't really been communicating to your masculine about the past, and you need to heal your passion for the masculine. So you need to hold back, right? I can feel that your intensity is still strong for the masculine, but you need to do the healing work. So first, you need to become more in awareness and learn what bodhicitta is, awakening your mind, so you can get yourself unstuck from waiting on masculines to change. They're not changing because they're learning a karmic lesson. So you have to release and let go, and let the masculine experience their own personal journey on themselves. Feminines, you have your own situation, so try not to control. Let the universe work in tandem with your masculine, but also with you, because you need to focus on how you can become more aware. And that's what I'm seeing. So, Spirit, please reveal to me what is the current energies between masculines and feminines. What is the energy between divine, masculine, and feminine? What is the energy towards the feminine collective, please, Spirit? And if karmic energy wants to show through, please reveal karmic energy. What is the current energy dealing with masculines and feminines? Okay, a couple more shuffles. So I see here the Four of Swords, but it's in reverse. So I really feel like this masculine wants to, put an end towards the past. They're healing, okay? Very much like what you need to do, feminines, because this is your energy towards the masculine, but this energy can be interchangeable, okay? And I really see that, wow, we have here the High Priestess. So masculines, they're really connecting to their higher self, and they're trying to seek for answers. Okay, now I saw that they were really blocked up. This could be feminine energy coming through, because this is divine feminine, but I really feel that masculines is wanting to heal and get out of the separation so that they can be with you. They're actually feeling something. Okay, this is intuitive, and I see that, wow, they really want to approach you. So I really feel like this masculine really wants to come towards you, feminine, and have union. Okay. So, wow, this could be within 4 days. It could be within 4 weeks. Take it as it resonates. For some, they're connecting with a Capricorn here, and they have like this obsession. They're feeling the pull. It's almost like, kind of like a luring energy, right? They're feeling like this connection, and they're doing some reflection again. A lot of feminine energy that's coming through for today. This masculine is looking at themselves about what they are afraid of. I feel like now they're learning about this compassion, about how they were stubborn, unwilling to change, about a group of people, could be a family that they're tied into, okay? And because of the feminines, this masculine is learning to let loose. They're learning to change. They haven't changed yet. They need to go out more in nature, okay? That's the feeling that I'm getting. So I really feel like masculines could be doing some reflection in that way, that they received like a surprise, okay? Something that they weren't really aware of is brought to their attention, that they really need to come on with their own truth about their commitments. I feel like, some of these masculines could be using divination tools. There is a Ouija board down there. So masculine is seeking the truth from within. And wow, we have the star. We could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. For some, a Taurus. There's a lot of major arcana that's already showing up. So I really feel like masculine is healing themselves. If they had options, if they didn't know what to choose, I feel like they have made a decision, okay, to really take a time out to do some reflection and really see things from a different perspective about their truth. What have they been hiding? Have they been feeling hopeless? Have they truly done the reflection? I feel like, overall masculine here is wanting to be more compassionate, opening up their heart, okay, to be gentle with themselves and forgive them so they can set themselves free for what they have done, or what has transpired in their situation, so they can see the light in themselves and with other people. And I feel like this is in regards to a group of people, okay? It feels like a family, and how this masculine was unwilling to change. I feel like this masculine realized that they were stubborn, okay? And I feel also that, they're not very clear with their motives, their intent, especially towards the feminine. That's why they're holding back. And I also see that perhaps for some of these masculines, within a few months, they do want to reconcile and work things out with you. But I really feel like this masculine needs to work on themselves before they can come into union with you. For some, you could be dealing with a Virgo, and this person has done a lot of thinking that they were just unhappy, okay? They were depressed. They weren't feeling good about money, okay? So I really feel like this is about money. This is about offering something in the physical, something tangible. Again, the whole issue between feminines to masculines, okay, is this physical contact, or like a physical expression of offering a commitment, okay? That's what I'm seeing, guys. There's more than one coin here. There's multiple coins, So I really feel like maybe it's taken some time for this masculine to really ground themselves and offer something stable and secure towards the feminine. I really feel like this masculine had to learn a karmic lesson about their stubbornness, how they were unwilling to change, how they didn't want to really like work on themselves. Now they're seeing that they do, okay? And I really feel like if it's been 7 years, okay, because I really feel like this is for a few of you, not for all, that you've known your masculine for some time. It's been about 7 years, possibly 6 years, going on 7. This masculine knows it's about time. They planted the seeds. Now, that they've gone through their karmic lessons, they're ready to make the next step. And I really feel that they're getting out of a relationship. For some, they realize that, you both had the potential of having a beautiful connection with one another. It didn't work. Okay, and over time, masculine is realizing that they let go of what true happiness was, because emotionally it was fulfilled with you, but they were not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And I really feel like it's because they were stuck on a family of the past and they didn't want to change. Now they're learning to forgive themselves, because I really feel like this masculine had to learn a karmic lesson. And the lesson here was justice. They could have been dealing with a Libra. Okay, so there was a divorce. There was something that wasn't fair. And I really feel that things had to go this way, okay, for masculines to learn this karmic situation and about what, why they were holding back. So I really feel that masculines were suppressing how they felt towards their feminine. For some, they could be drinking alcohol, okay? I feel like they were numbing the pain, because I see that their heart was actually out here on their chest. They were feeling the love, but they were numbing themselves at the same time, not really expressing. They knew they had to be more communicative so that they can offer balance and reciprocity towards their feminine. Because I see that, you're like one half of the wing. And that is something that Dalai Lama had said. When you have like one wing, you can't fly. When you have the other wing, then you can fly. You can go somewhere. But if you don't have like all the parts, you can't do this. And I feel like that's the masculine. So if masculine let you go, they realize that they were missing one half of themselves. And that's the feeling I'm getting. And so now that they see that you complete this masculine, and guys, just know that, completion comes from within. That's why, on this twin flame journey, you have to become sovereign. You have to learn how to be alone and really work on yourself and find true happiness from within. Once you learn how you can be that way without the need of another person, your person is drawn to you like a moth to a flame, but with respect to masculine, they need to learn how to do this for themselves also. For some twins, okay, you guys will learn some hard lessons and then you guys get together and work it out together. But for others, you have to do it completely alone. Okay, and then once both sides have released anything that they had to go through, depending on what your karma is, then you guys can be together. And I really feel that this brings masculine a sense of stability. So masculines is taking the lead and they're planning, okay? They're planning to come forward. This is the Ace of Wands. So they're ready to take action. This could be soon. This could be today. This could be within a week. And I feel like they're getting out of a partnership, so they've made a decision and they realized that they couldn't see this before, and look, again, there's music here. I really feel like, yeah, there's a hummingbird. Masculine was definitely like not looking at the signs, Now, I really feel like this is this metamorphosis. Masculine isn't changing or transforming. That's why I really feel like, masculines, they needed to release and let go of a karmic situation. And, perhaps this masculine realized that if they released the feminine, they realized that they weren't happy without the feminine. So the feminine was actually the guiding light or the source of this masculine's happiness. So now masculine wants to come. That's what I'm seeing, guys. They know that they need to end the karmic cycle, and they want to get out their head of feeling stuck, because I feel like they're at a crossroads. They needed to decide on what is it that they want, and I really feel that they want you. Okay, so masculine is coming towards you, feminine. This could take within 9 months. This could be in the month of September for some, but I see that there's movement, whether or not masculine is reaching out to you in the physical actively. Okay, even if masculine isn't with you in the physical sense, I feel that there's something going on with the masculine and the karmic. Okay, so right now, feminines, you have to heal. Let the masculine work on themselves, and you also work on you. So I'm seeing here that this masculine was selfish. Okay, now they want to come back to you. I'm seeing here it could be 3 months for some of you. All right, and so that's like kind of like in the summer months, masculine wants to communicate their truth. Okay, that they ended a karmic relationship. This is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So for some, it may take 3 months for this masculine to communicate or let you know the truth that it's over between them and the karmic. And wow, I see here that this masculine keeps thinking of you, feminine. They keep thinking about the good times, and I also feel like they're thinking about how selfish they were of the past. Now, masculines, they want to come through and reunite. In the heart, we have here the 10 of Swords in reverse. They're heartbroken over this deception, this betrayal, of feeling like they couldn't go on, and I feel like in their heart of hearts, they feel that you also experienced this because indirectly they did this towards you also. So they were unaware. Now they're learning to forgive themselves because this is weighing heavy on the masculine's heart about what they've done. So they're learning to forgive themselves and forgive like karmic situations and have like a better understanding of why things had to happen the way they did. And I also feel that masculines, they felt like they couldn't really reciprocate or give back into the situation. Why? Because they were ending a karmic cycle. For some, this masculine lost so much money, material wealth, from I can feel, due to this karmic situation that, and that was the reason why they were unwilling to change, because of this group of people. And so masculines could have been really in their head about their next steps, and they felt foolish. They feel like they couldn't have a new beginning with you, feminine. That's what I'm seeing. So that's why there is a delay, and I see that they're walking away. So they are they were heartbroken that number one, they walked away from you. Number two, they walked away because they couldn't offer you much because whatever that they were invested into prior to when you came along, or, it could have been after, take it as it resonates. Whatever the third party situationship was, it was draining them financially. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. And then here we are with the Magician. You'll be dealing with the Gemini. It could be a Virgo. Okay. I really feel that this person is trying to manifest some sort of change. And they want to work on it with the 3 of Pentacles. For some, it's been 3 years. Okay. I feel like within 3 years, your person is wanting to work on things. I see like a bunch of threes. There was 3 months, 3 years, whatever the situationship was, with the family. It could have been 10 years. And they felt like they were delayed. There's, 10 weeks for some, take it as it resonates, but I feel like this is the ending of a cycle. And there was a resistance to change. It was because the masculines was thinking very selfishly about themselves, about, what they wanted, what they thought, you know, and things like that, not even really taking consideration to the feminine energy. But I really feel like now they're slowly, you know, diving into it. I feel that, you know, this masculine is feeling you, feminine, and this masculine does want to come back. I feel like, you know, after they've learned this karmic lesson, they're like, thanks, universe, for the lesson. It's time to really grow something that is going to be sustainable, something that's going to last a long time. They're tired of this past baggage, this past karmic situation. You know, it's almost as if masculine wants to wipe the slate clean. That's what I'm feeling, because of like compounding. It feels like, you know, compounding interest, right? It keeps going and going and going and going. You know, when's the madness going to end? Well, you know, masculine has to just release and let go and forgive themselves and be more in awareness of their bodhicitta, be an awakening mind of what's going on in their reality, and really make discernment between reality, okay, and absolute, you know, absolute and relative, right? So that's what I'm seeing, guys. Let me know if that resonated. So let's go ahead and see, what is the love language? How is masculine wanting to express their feelings towards the feminine? How do they want to express their feelings towards the feminines in this moment? Or how are they doing it? So even if masculine is or is not communicating to you or what they wish they would like to do, what wants to show through spirit about how masculines would like to show their feminines that they finally learn compassion and forgiveness? Wow. We have lunch dates. So they want to take you out for lunch. And also, what? Lazy days. Maybe cuddled up in bed. Okay, and not wanting to get up. Also, we have make-out session. Wow. Masculine, they want you to bite their lip or something, right? You know, or vice versa. Like, masculine, they want to make out. They're like, make-up sex time. Is there anything else that wants to come through about how masculine like to express their love towards the feminine? Okay, I'll stop right there. We have romance, so masculine possibly want to take you out on a boat ride, maybe on a gondola, you know, maybe in Venice somewhere. And look at this, we have here quality time. You know, masculine, they just want to spend time with you. It doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's with you. And finally, we have what? Bonfire. And that reminds me of my masculine. He used to build bonfires, guys. That's what I'm saying. So you're masculine with the light of fire. That's why you found it. You know, you're here filled with passion. You know, you're feeling this, but you know, what can you do, right? You need to heal, okay, and get yourself unstuck from the situation, because like this clinging on to the masculine and what they're doing, what they aren't doing, you know, and how, you know, you're going to tell your masculine what to, you know, do about the karmic situation, it's not going to help, because masculine, they need to come to terms with that on their own. Nothing that you say or do is going to change your masculine's mind. They're a grown person. They can do it on their own, okay, feminine? And, you know, for the masculines, you know, why don't you like open up and show that you appreciate your feminine, you know, for even trying, you know. But it's a sense of validation is what I'm feeling. And so feminines, you need to get out of that mindset and just love them, okay, unconditionally, you know, because you are more of the awakened person, even though I see you're not awakened today. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. So let me go ahead and end this reading and see what is the closing guidance message. So I hope this was resonating with you all. Spirit, what is the guidance message you have for masculine and feminine? What is the guidance message that you have for masculine and feminine? What is going on with the Akashic records at this time and their contract. So let's see. Paths unknown. Wow, 8 of Scrolls. So maybe you guys don't know where you're supposed to go, where to be. You know, now's the time to make a decision from what I can feel. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Alright. Woodland animals gather around a woman who stands in a small clearing in a forest. The fork before her breaks into 3 separate paths. The middle is clear and bright. The left is much darker, with more trees and growth, and the right is dappled by sunlight, with a few shadows falling here and there across it. This card reveals that you have been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to expected outcomes. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you only stay with the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that could come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be too attached to your agenda that you may miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. Wow. So this is about, you know, facing your shadow. And I saw that with the moon card, with the masculines, you know, coming towards the feminines. It's unknown. You know, masculines don't know if you'll take them back. They don't know if it's going to work. You know, they went with what they thought was going to work, and it didn't work out. They always went for the bright path, things that look shiny and free and clear, and it looked like things was going to go like wonderfully, and it actually went, you know, downhill. So I really feel like this is for the masculines, and masculines, they need to not be attached to their agenda because they're missing the point of their karmic lesson. That's the feeling I'm getting. Wow. So it says, close your eyes and see a path cloaked in shadow before you. It might be a little scary because it's unknown. Step right into the shadow and feel yourself filled with excitement of uncertainty and unknown opportunity. Are you ready for a surprise? So what masculine doesn't realize is that if they go for the shadow, there's something that is like, that is going to shock them that they don't know is coming to them. But if they took a risk about going into the unknown, they're going to be like, you know, pleasantly surprised about taking the path less chosen. That's the feeling I'm getting, guys. Wow. So I really hope that this reading was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can visit me on my website at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. And I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.